Okay, so Diane took our very favorite denim fabric that she's ever created, which is the virtual stretch. It's the most highly reviewed. It is the absolute favorite. People absolutely love it. And she's added stunning new embellishments in a fantastic crop jean. If that weren't enough, how about 3 lengths? Yay!
Thank you, Diane.
Thank you. We have petite, which comes in at 22 inches. Average is 24 inches, and tall is 26 inches. So if you feel like you're a tall gal and your crops look goofy on you, or you're a petite gal and crops look like pants, well, now you really can have that perfect custom fit. And then we go 2 through 24 in sizes. And then if that weren't enough, every single color you're about to see has its own personality, its own story, and its own design. So definitely find something you love tonight. We'll do the price one day only. It's the lowest price we'll do. We'll do 4 flex pays only for today as well. And Siobhan, if you don't mind, we're gonna go through the colors right off the bat. Siobhan joins us. Diane, we want to say hi to you. She'll give a bit of hiatus, but she will be back in a couple of months.
Great.
She's doing great. And you can also talk to her, chat with her, Facebook her. She loves to keep in contact with everybody.
She's looking superior, fabulous as always.
Good, we love that. All right, so let's talk trend first.
Okay, so even if you're not into trends, but you appreciate it, right? This is where, you know, it's really one of those that's timeless. Boho chic is always in style. And you can see that the designers, the hoity-toity couture designers, are basically taking a page out of Diane's book and what she's been doing for decades. This is the mid-tone denim, by the way. She's never before done what I'm calling the trifecta of a jean fest, which is the embroidery, which is the screen printing, and those gorgeous jewels that are embellished. By the way, heat sealed, you won't ever feel a prong on the inside. This is in virtual stretch, so if you're thinking, well, wait a minute, how is that all gonna, is it really, is this all stretching still? Yes, it certainly is. All the way from the top to the bottom and strategically placed. So we were talking before about the kitty corner part, right? Very, very flattering, no matter what your shape and size. So this is the mid-tone denim. Here's the indigo that I have on, which is flower power, and it's sort of knee down right there. This is the biggest statement in sort of those solitaire flowers. Then we've got what I'm calling fancy pants. Oh, here's your chambray. These started indigo, and then through a variety of very special techniques, including all of this hand whiskering here and an Indonesian batik-inspired design here that makes this white, these white flowers and paisleys. That's not embroidery, that's not the screen print, that is actually that relief, okay, of the wax being done, if you're ever familiar with the batik print from the Indonesian style and Balinese style. And then look at all of this embroidery and the paisleys and the flowers in the same theme as the gorgeous white on that chambray.
And that's a salmon and pink together.
Yeah, which we have so many great tops that go back to that.
All right, and then we have the black. And the black we kind of believe, I think, is the most elegant of all the choices. I think my chambray is really fun and it's funky and it's cool, but the black is very elegant and it's shades of grays is what you're seeing. And that's all embroidered all the way down the front of the jean, and it's on both legs, so it's really quite exquisite. The next one we're gonna show you is the ivory, which is the most unusual embroidery work that I've ever seen Diane create.
Okay, we're in a tropical paradise right here, a botanical garden that goes all the way around the side, over the side seam. Let me grab it and show it to you here this way. So we're talking about hibiscus. We're talking about these beautiful sage green leaves, lots of tops to go back to that. And then you're gonna see, there he is. There's that great tropical bird. But what I love about it is at first you're like, oh, it's just continuation of flowers. Oh, wait a minute, look at that. Is that a parrot? Is that a cockatoo? What is that? This is just a tropical paradise. You'll also notice here the sequence is done in a rose gold tone, and it's just giving you subtle glisten, right? Beautifully done. Oh, with some gold metallic sandals, wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, oh my gosh,
that idea.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, so the 3 most popular are the black I have in my hand, the chambray that you saw, and the mid-tone that is in the back right here. So these 3 are your most popular. Now, again, why is that relevant? It's because right now, almost 11,000 pairs have been sold tonight. In 1 hour, 11,000 pairs. There's most stadiums, college stadiums, that don't hold 11,000 people. And we've already sold that many. And why that's important is you just don't want to miss out out on the color and the length and the size. A lot of times when we're doing these, in our regular boot cut, you'll see petite average tall, but in the crop, it's a little bit different. You know, normally we bring in a specialty crop like this and do one length in all the sizes.
Yes.
So it was really wonderful that you now can have your perfect fit. You can have the right length. You have the virtual stretch, which is so roomy. And when I think about virtual stretch, and when I put these on tonight, I immediately thought, geez, these are as soft as a yoga pant, but they are a real jean. So imagine that. Imagine all day long, your skin is just, it's being caressed. It's actually, what you're touching, what you're feeling is soft like a yoga pant. That's why we love wearing yoga pants. We love wearing leggings because of that they're just so soft and stretchy and comfortable. You have that kind of feel, but it's definitely a jean. So you get the modern technology of fabrication with a classic jean look. It's so wonderful. And then nobody, absolutely nobody does better embroidery and better decor on jeans than Diane does. And at this price, you've got to be kidding me. Because if you were in New York or Las Vegas, LA, any of those major cities, Aspen, and you saw a cute little crop like this, you can put another couple digits in front of that, like $249 if you're lucky. But again, you get all of that because we have huge buying power. She's wildly popular here at HSN, and there's no crazy middlemen in between. We bring it directly to you for these phenomenal one-day prices. And now over officially 11,000 have been ordered just last hour alone. So here's a perfect opportunity to be able to get your size and your length. What do you love best about a crop jean?
I love that you're getting a chance to show off your shoes. Plus, like the ankle straps are so cute. The pump works perfectly too. Your petty front and center, gladiators, your ballet flats. I'm thinking espadrilles with some wraps around there. The other thing is, let's face it, most people's ankles are a little bit smaller than the rest of their bod, okay? So, you know, if you want to show those off, feel free without having to, you're still in the summer mode, you're still in the spring mode without having to wear a pair of shorts.
Yeah. Well, and also too, when you're wearing like a pair of tennis shoes, they look cute. I just bought 2 pairs of the Easy Spirit tennies we had on the other day. Have you seen those?
Those are cute.
They're so great. They look like almost knit socks. And I have 2 pairs, and I immediately think, running around with cute little tennis shoes like Easy Spirit. Right now, just so you'll know, because people are asking, I'm wearing from Minnetonka. I bought these the other day. I got off the air, marched right to my computer and bought them. But again, aren't they cute? They're from Minnetonka, and they're cute little espadrilles. And I love it with the crop, because you can see them.
Yes, exactly.
And a lot of time with boot cut, you like, well, a lot of times a boot cut, you kind of have to wear a higher heel. With a crop, it doesn't matter. You could be a flat sandal, or you can wear a heel, and it all just works. Now, we want you to be part of the fun tonight because we can talk a lot about virtual stretch. We're gonna show you how it looks on a before and after and how very different the cut of this jean is, but you have the best stories. Tell us, and we had one caller last hour, she just said, you know what, Diane's changed my life. She said, I've never worn jeans, they weren't comfortable on me, I didn't like the feel against my skin, and now all she has is virtual stretch. So we'd love to hear your story. But next, what I'd love to do, Siobhan, is show our before and afters on fit.
Yes, this is where you're gonna get no muffin spill. You're going to be able to have just a beautiful, sleek silhouette. And you know what I love about this is we'll show I know we're gonna show the before and after in just a sec, but in white pants, Suzanne, I like them a little bit looser. And whenever I buy anything white on the bottom, I like jeans tight, but still comfy because they're DG2. I love the way those look in the black on Sonia and then in the white on Natalie. And now, ready to go to a concert, ready to go to a festival, ready to go antiquing in North Carolina, or, you know, that Malibu field, no matter where you are in the Chambray. And one more time, the most beautiful artistry there. And you know, when something's pretty, a lot of times like I'll sacrifice, I'll be like, well, maybe they're not that comfortable, but they're so pretty. Here, pretty and comfy.
That's so true,
right?
Too. Oh yeah. How often have you done that and you regretted it?
Totally.
You know, you're halfway through an evening, you're like,
it's not worth it.
It's really not.
It's not.
And it's funny because now you don't have to sacrifice that.
Not a thing.
You know, you can just really invest in an awesome pair of crop pants. And every time you put them on, I swear to you, and you're not gonna believe me until you try them, but every time you put them on, you're gonna go, dang, I'm glad I bought those.
Right?
Like, have you ever gotten that excited that you have something and the fifth and the 25th time you put it on, you're still happy you bought it. That's pretty rare.
It is. It's so consistent too. It's so refreshing.
Isn't it true?
You know when you're having a good hair day? You're like, box checked. Okay, I am rocking the hair today. Whatever, I got some extensions in, or the blowout really worked, or whatever, right? My bangs aren't messed up. You feel like that's box checked. It's extra confidence for the day. Imagine doing that 7 days a week with your pants. That is exactly what you can count on in these jeans.
So true. Okay, now I also want to show you the top I'm wearing, okay? Unfortunately, we've already sold out of one color, so this is kind of a problem. We don't have a lot of these left at all, and I want you guys to make sure you order it in this show. These will be, we have a lot fewer of these than we do the today's special. So here we go. We have this amazing white that's probably, if there's any left, I'm going to get the white and black when I get off the air because this is fantastic. And look at it. I mean, cute back to everything. Goes back to this color. Obviously, it's going to work with all the choices. Then we have the green. This is that a sagey green. Regina is stopping the show and wearing it. I don't know what you were doing, but
it was like a little yoga
were you tripping the other
move?
models? I think she was like, yeah. She's got the green on. This navy is so cute.
So
and again,
good.
that goes back to, you know, basically everything.
All of them.
Black, you're gonna wear this to death. It's amazing. I love this. This is a blue, but it's a periwinkle blue, so pretty. Here's that beautiful soft yellow. And then this is the salmon that is part of the embroidery on the jean I have on. So if you missed out on the pink, you can also wear the salmon to pick up some of the embroidery in the color I'm wearing. Just wanna make sure we have extra small through 3X in this. And unfortunately, there's about 20 each.
Yikes.
Is it in the yellow? So 20 each in the yellow, that's the next to sell out. It's a nice way to try yellow if you've never done it, because it's really pretty. But we've already sold almost 3,000 of these, and these will be sold out much earlier than the jean today. So just a little heads up if you're trying to grab this. All right, so back to our today's special. I think what's really also interesting about this is, can we do it now? Are you okay, Dustin, to talk about the cut? Yeah, the before and afters. Okay, good. So Siobhan, can you kind of walk us through this?
Yeah, if you're in the other room, this is definitely worth a look-see. Just if you're thinking, what, how, can jeans really make that big of a difference? We'll take a look. The other brand, with deep respect, we totally respect everybody else and what their efforts are, but they were much more expensive, and the same woman, same day, muffin spill galore. Then you can see her derriere looks beautifully sleek, high and happy right there. Perky, as my husband likes to say. And in the other brand, it's
painful.
Just, it is, it's hard to watch. It's hard to watch.
Oh.
And then those pockets, you know, Diane is very careful about how she places her pockets. The way the other brand is really not helping us out here by making us look wider. You know what? No matter what size you are, it's about proportion. And that looks disproportionate. And then there, of course, is the stretch that is virtual stretch. And the resilience is there. It's one thing to have something stretch, but if it doesn't pop back, well, then you're just getting baggy. But this pops back every single time, and it feels fantastic against your skin.
Do a pair of pants or something, you wear it starting the day, and you're like, okay, they fit pretty good.
Yeah.
And then by about lunch or about 2 o'clock, all of a sudden you stand up and the knees are really baggy, or the bottoms sagging really bad because
not perky.
They're not. It's definitely not perky. It's kind of droopy. You'll never have that issue with virtual stretch, and it feels like the softness of your favorite jegging or your favorite legging or a yoga pant. You know how soft and yummy. And why do we love wearing those? Like a great yoga pant, just because they're so comfortable and they're so soft. That's the feeling of virtual stretch. Isn't that amazing? Can you imagine enjoying wearing jeans, putting them on and going, oh my gosh, they feel so good. And every single time after that, having the exact same experience. And it always happens with my virtual stretch. It doesn't matter. I think it's been out. How many years has it been out now? Do you remember we launched it?
No, but I'm going to find out.
3 or 4?
Yeah.
Maybe 3. Diane's at home going, it's been...
She's yelling at her television.
She's
it's
like,
3 or whatever it is.
3.
We'll find out.
It's either probably 3. I'm going to guess 3 years. And quickly, I remember from the very first thing Diane launched, it went to an outrageous customer pick. And if you are hesitant, because you're like, buying jeans on TV, I don't know.
Go with it.
Go for it. You won't regret it. The only thing we would recommend is, in terms of sizing.
Go to your dream size, which is probably down a size from the typical department store size.
Yes.
So that's our best advice. And they're very, very forgiving. They don't shame you. They're flexible. They feel fantastic. So go to your dream size. I wear either 2 or 4, but in other brands, I usually wear a 6.
Right.
So it just depends on how I prefer the fit. Today I have them on in a 4.
Yes, so just, again, because it's virtual stretch, but don't worry, it's never gonna get baggy. Also, too, what's really brilliant is you never get bagginess in the back of the waistband.
Nope.
And a lot of times you can get stretch jeans, but they don't make a stretch waistband.
Right.
The stretch is in the waistband, too. So you have a ton of stretch. So when you go to put them on, it's not like, well, this feels good. Then all of a sudden you go, oh, here comes the dreaded button and zipper. No, 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 no. The same stretch you have down here, you have in the waistband. But it's still a structured waistband.
Yes.
Which is
you
fabulous.
have the button and the fly, the whole bit.
The whole thing.
So the artistry is the other part of this story. And there's a mood and an occasion for every different pair. There's that gorgeous tropical bird with all those pinks and grounded back to that navy, which could be worn with a black sandal.
That's mid-tone.
That's the mid-tone right there, which has the trifecta of the jewels, the embroidery, and the screen printing. And then you have those flowers there with those really intense yellow, almost look like canary.
And that's indigo.
Gemstones. There's your chambray.
My
oh yeah, that
chambray.
one was indigo, right? There's chambray, and here comes the black.
Yeah, and I think too, the chambray to me is the funkiest. I think it's just the coolest. It's also wildly soft. And by the way, the print does run around the back, so you can see, but it's just so summer fun. It's just so easy. I think it's more playful. I think it is that boho chic look. And then I think the most elegant pair is gonna be your black. So it might be if you can swing it, you know, some days we're in this mood for sure. And then a lot of times maybe you are going to a vacation. And you guys, you know you're gonna go to a nice dinner, or you know you're gonna go out, or you're going somewhere for a reason and you need to be a little more dressed up. I'd totally rock the black. And I love it. We're wearing it back to that new gabardine jacket. Yeah, isn't that pretty?
Yeah, that to me is like the new sophisticated suit.
Yeah,
right there.
Absolutely.
But a little bit of a resort
Cute
feel,
comb.
why not? Right? Yeah. So destination wedding, maybe you're the bride, you know, and yes, that black pair, I've totally plans for that for holiday time, because I want to wear it with a sparkly top.
And just wanted to pop up, notice almost 12,000 have now been ordered tonight. Girls, that's not in the last 3 months or the last 3 weeks. That's tonight. And I think that's such a testament to what Diane does. There's so many of you who are so confident. You're like, I'm in, I'm getting my virtual stretch, I'm getting the crop. But what is so amazing is those of you who are brand new, and welcome to the line. This is the perfect way to try it. You'll get the best, #1, most popular fabrication she does, which is a virtual stretch. So mark that off your list, you're gonna love it. You get the best price we'll do on this. 4 flex pays that's only for today, and that means any major credit card, you're gonna spend $12.49 tonight and pay it off in 4 months. And one thing, Siobhan, we should remind everybody is, this is it for Crop Today's special. This is actually the only one we've done of this style, and it's the last one of the whole season. It'll be literally next year before we'll even think about doing them again. Why is that significant?
Well, it's significant because we all love them, we crave them at this time of year, and like you were saying, some of them you're gonna be able to wear with your boots, depending on, you know, the design of them.
This you could.
This totally, oh yeah, that was super cute. And even with some shooties or booties right now, this is the mid-tone. But the other thing is she's never done all 3. You know, she keeps raising the bar for herself. She never rests on her laurels. Diane has done such a beautiful job with the artistry, the mood, the expression of florals and the season. See, that's so significant because it is a very specialized technique, and it wasn't able to be done before, when you can do embroidery on that side seam, which gives it an even more sophisticated, more special look, right? A very elevated look and feel, and a lot of double takes. Like, wait a minute, wait, how did that? I sew or I embroidered, but how'd that happen?
Yeah.
It's DG2.
It's so complicated to do this, every single piece. And then when you talk about the relief design, you guys don't even understand how hard this is. I mean, that's a wax relief. And again, you'll never feel it. If you shut your eyes, you cannot feel any of this. The only thing you start to feel is this embroidery. And again, that's not a print, it's not screen printed on, it's subtracting actually is what it's doing.
Right.
And it's just beautifully executed. And then all of this is embroidery, and there's 3 colors. You actually have, look at this. There's the green, we could have gone green.
Yeah.
So there's the green, the pink in my shirt's gone, and then here is the salmon that's almost
right
gone
there.
that goes back to that as well.
It's got that paisley feel, the floral feel, which is also repeated in the white or the lighter color chambray. Started indigo, here it is in chambray. You can count on it for super softness and so much spirit to it.
And then of course when we talk about the white, I mean, look at the color, and there's lots of colors. So you have black, we have a tan here, we have that sage green again. We also have, this is sort of that pinky color that I had on earlier, so kind of a raspberry pink. There's your sage once again. I mean, look at all the colors that work back to this. There, I'll tell you what I really like is the black back to that. Isn't that striking? Like that whole black and white story. By the way, in all the talls, across all the colors, they're starting to get limited.
Oh.
So, and you know why? You know why. Why do you think?
I think, well, no, you tell me.
I think it's because tall girls are desperate for crops that actually fit the right, their leg right.
Exactly. And you know, Diane, originally, you said it before, we just did one length for you in the crop because it was a crop, but then she heard you loud and clear. She's a very good listener. And you wanted the different lengths, petite, tall, and average. She was like, no problem, we've got you covered. And that's exactly what she did. And you're right, if you are tall, you know we don't even need to tell you. We're glad you're here. You know, there's really... Just listen, if you're not tall, ladies, you're average American woman, 5'4"-ish, just in some ways, you may always wish you were taller like our gorgeous models, but they have a very hard time finding pants and specific gorgeous clothes to fit because they are so tall. Like, that's a champagne problem, I know. But Diane wanted to give you
because we've got Amazon height girls out here. Is that not frustrating? Yeah. You're trying to find a crop and they end up looking like a weird, like what do we say?
Floods.
The Bermuda.
Oh yeah.
Either a flood is too, or a Bermuda that's too long. Like it's this, right? Isn't that frustrating? Like they're all agreeing. Except the one in the front, she's like, well, I'm not really that tall. You're tall though. She's like, oh, he's like a cat fight's gonna break out. I'm sorry, everyone's tall, lean, and fabulous. But I think that's so true. It's very frustrating for tall gals. I mean, seriously. So that makes total sense why the talls are very, very limited. So anyway, we got a lot going on here too. Very quickly, I'm just trying to find some sizing for you guys. So Valerie, what size you wearing, honey? You're in a size 4, okay. And they're roomy, you're fine in that? What size do you normally wear in pants?
2 or 4.
2 or 4, so you're about in your same size, okay. And Victoria, what size you wearing, hon?
4.
You're wearing a 4 too. Natalie, what do you got on?
A 4.
Okay, can we bring somebody else who does that on a 4? What do you have on?
I think all we have is 4. Yeah.
Oh, well what are the other girls wearing? Well, what's Regina wearing?
I would normally probably wear 2. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, you normally are too. Okay, so here's what they're saying. What they do is they pull 4s for our models. Most girls, would you say a 2 would still be fine? Yeah. So they would go down a size in virtual stretch, because it's virtual stretch. So to your point, right? So think your dream size, think what you'd wear in a department store, and then go down a size in virtual stretch. All right, Betty in Ohio, welcome. You're on with Siobhan and Suzanne.
Hi, Betty.
Thanks for waiting.
Hi, Siobhan. Hi, Suzanne.
Hi, Betty.
How are you guys tonight?
We're good.
Fabulous.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Oh, Suzanne, we're vibing tonight.
Oh, are we? How are we vibing?
We are. I got the jeans you have on, and I tell you what, I walked in the house, been out of town for a week, turned the TV on, flipped to your channel because that's my favorite thing to do is watch and shop. Yep. And I saw the jeans, and my brain just screamed inside because I love Suzanne, and I saw those jeans, and I was like, ah! Got on the phone.
Well, Betty, you're so sweet. Okay, have you ever tried virtual stretch, though?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What do you love about it? How do you best describe it?
Well, number one, her jeans are the best fitting jeans, the softest fitting jeans. I can go down a size or even 2. And I mean, she just gets it. I mean, you wouldn't believe that she would get it the way she does because, you know, she's a boomer like me. And, man, she just gets it, and I love it.
And you thought when you first saw these, you were just like, oh, my gosh, I have to get them. They're so cute, right?
Yes, my brain almost exploded.
Well, that's awesome. What part of Ohio are you from?
Lima.
Lima, Ohio. I'm from Ohio as well. I was born in Cincinnati.
Where are you from?
I was born in Cincinnati, but I was raised in Delaware, Ohio, north of Columbus.
You're only 2.5 hours from us, further north.
Sure, absolutely. I know Lima, Ohio very, very well. Well, from one Buckeye to another, thank you for joining us tonight.
Oh, thank you so much.
Enjoy.
Thanks,
Oh,
Betty.
I will, believe me.
Bye-bye. You know what's gonna be cute? Betty will actually put them on and then her head will explode. It'll be like, it's done, it's done, I'm over. You know, and again, they're fun and they're playful, but seriously, you're talking about a jean that really does get you excited because guess what? It fits our bodies. You know, it doesn't matter.
Sweet relief.
Well, you know, it is. It doesn't matter what size you are, where you carry your weight. I carry my weight in my tummy area. You might be maybe a curvy girl in the hips. Maybe you have thighs that are a little bit thicker than you'd like them to be. You know, maybe you're cool with your shape. You're a curvy girl and you're rocking it. Good for you. But you found your home when it comes to jeans. Now, you could also be a skinny girl. You know, God bless you. If you're a skinny girl, that's great. Guess what? These jeans will work for you.
Absolutely.
And any height, you are literally buying a custom jean for your height, for your size, and for your style. What do you love? Do you love those? I mean, I'm 100% into the chambray. I just think these are one of the cutest jeans Diane has ever made. You know what also too? I'm not really a print girl for bottoms.
Oh, right.
I usually go with solids.
Right.
And so it's unusual for me to go with anything that has a bunch of stuff going on.
They're that special.
But you know what too? It's a print without being a print.
Yes. Exactly.
That's
it's
so
not
cool.
It's not like you're wearing a pair of plaid pants,
Yes.
right?
Right.
And you're
Right.
really wearing a lovely, lovely design. You're exactly right, Suzanne. And I love the idea of you wearing it with white. I love the crossbody that Victoria's wearing. It's so appropriate for that whole feeling. And then I think that the ivory and the black are a little bit dressier. I can see, you know, that's like going to brunch, Sunday brunch in those. I think those will be just perfect for that and just that whole mood. And then there's a beautiful amount of embellishment to it, of course, with all the embroidery, but then there's some rose gold as well as a soft yellow gold sequencing detail that are very strategically placed. This is all artistry
Diane,
done
that's
right there.
Diane.
That is
Wait,
no
can
joke,
I run over? I'm gonna run, Regina, I'm gonna run over here real quick because I think it looks great there, but I'll tell you what, I really think you can see the difficulty of how hard this kind of jean is. Can you turn sideways for me? This is almost impossible, girls, to do because what happens, there's a seam, but if you'll notice, all this embroidery goes over the seam all the way down. You have no idea how difficult that technique is to be able to do embroidery like this. And also, if you go forward, stand forward for me, it's slimming because guess what? The design actually cuts off the weight around the thigh area because you see it almost camouflages it on either side. Isn't that brilliant? And again, that's Diane. That's Diane understanding how to make your body look slimmer, how to make the design elongates because that embroidery trails down the side of your leg. Just absolutely brilliant. It's almost like having darker colors on either side of your thighs.
Right, like so it's been shaded.
It's shaded, so it actually looks like your thighs are slimmer when you're wearing the pretty ivory. See, this is brilliant. Okay, I wanna do sizing again to really go through this for you because we have a lot of people and there's a huge amount of you waiting on the phones trying to get some help or you're ordering. Ivory is almost half gone. So we brought in the least in ivory. It is almost half gone. The most popular are gonna be the chambray, the black, and your mid-tone. This is called mid-tone if you're going for this one.
And this is indigo that I have on.
Yeah, and you can see it's
that.
definitely darker. So there's mid-tone,
and
then there's the indigo. So for sizes, we have 2 through 24. Then we go petite, average, and tall. Now, again, Siobhan, if you will explain sizing on the virtual stretch.
So it's very stretchy. That's why it's called virtual stretch. Don't worry, it's not going to stretch out. It has incredible resilience. So go to your dream size, Diane always says. So if you wear a size 6 in a traditional jean or pants without a stretch, I would do a size 4. Try them on and then decide, of course, if you're brand new. But if you're a regular with DG2, go to your usual size in virtual stretch. I can often wear a size 6 in virtual stretch, depending on how I want them to fit. I can wear a size 4 or a size 2. Today I have them on in the size 4. They feel fantastic. And also, if you don't want anything too tight during the summer, then maybe you just go down 1 size instead of 2. But remember, this is going to give you a lot of motion. You're gonna be able to move. You're gonna be able to get in and out of the SUV. You're gonna be able to sit on the ground with the kids at the picnic like you were going to the theater or outdoors last night. Sounds like fun.
It was a blast. Actually,
sure
the show is really good. It's called The Producers.
Oh, how fun.
If you're near St. Petersburg, Florida, make sure to grab and see it. Well, I also, you know, it's those events where I was with a bunch of my friends. We invited a whole bunch of people to go with us. And, you know, we're sitting on blankets and low seats. And, you know, that's the nightmare. You're like, oh my gosh, wearing a traditional pair of jeans and trying to sit on a blanket all night. I mean, that's, and you know, and of course you're eating and maybe having a few drinks. And then you're like, oh, I'm miserable. And here you are, intermission, wanting to rip your pants off because you're just uncomfortable. With virtual stretch, it is. You know, get cross-legged on the floor with the grandkids and play games. As you said, sit at a computer all day, or maybe you move a lot during the day, you're on your feet. Maybe you're a teacher and you're hosting summer camps at the school this summer.
Right, thank you for that.
It really is. I mean, it just fits into our lifestyle. And then to have the attitude of these designs, to have that playful fun of the chambray, which by the way is just crazy popular. So again, if you're thinking of the chambray, I wouldn't go to bed. Maybe you're gonna go to church and you're running around tomorrow. I wouldn't go to bed without getting the chambray in the length you need and the size you need, because I think it's gonna be an early sellout. The ivory, because we brought in a lot less, almost half gone.
We're celebrating a better you, because healthy is more than just eating right. It's finding balance and treating yourself to a life well lived. Find your Zen-spiration. From a healthy mind to a healthy home, it's time to feel good, inside and out, because we believe healthy is happy. Live well and be happy with the health and wellness experts at HSN. Lancôme Paris on HSN.
Customer event price, yes, we're doing a sale. Yes, it's free shipping, under $15, $14.98 to get home. All right, so let's start out with the colors. This is called vintage mauve. And what you have here is leather and then fabric here. It's a very soft fabric, and the vintage mauve has like a really pretty, almost like it's like a floral pattern. And then we have it available in the blue, and this is called blue. This looks like silver to me.
It is called blue. Yes.
I was looking at you like, am I wrong? Yeah. The blue is silver. So when you're ordering it, you have to say the word blue, but we mean silver. This is definitely silver. I don't know why they call that blue. But
well, yeah. It's a denim. It's a denim with some sparkle to it.
Oh, I see. So maybe that's why it looks silver.
Yes.
All right, very interesting. I bet you if I saw it with a pair of jeans, you know, we would really see the blue pop out. Maybe it's because how I'm holding it.
Super denim friendly.
And this is what I'm wearing, the white. And I'm gonna tell you, the white has a sparkle to it as well. So I don't know if you kind of can see it. I'll go like that. I'll give like a little turn to it because it has like this kind of, it's almost like a shimmer to it. I like how cool this is. And I'm gonna open this up and show you the underside of this. I know that has our little HSN tag, but it's a soft fabric that's gonna be, that feels so soft when you have it on your foot, and it's that soft fabric that goes over your foot and feels so wonderful. Then you've got that little hook and loop closure, so all you do is you put it in here and then you adjust it with just like, boom, it's on. That's it. Boom, done. And take a look, we've got all sizes, medium and wide width, 6, 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5, 9, 9.5, whole size 10, whole size 11, whole size 12, and medium and wide width. Lightweight, comfortable, and also a amazing price. Now this one I think is not exclusive to us, but it is at an exclusive price, or is it?
I believe it is an exclusive to you.
Oh, it is exclusive, okay.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is.
No, you know what? You are right. It is exclusive to us. And I was gonna say, whenever you get an exclusive for us, we always get like a little bit of a better price when you just do it just for us.
That's a very good price. So
it's not, yeah, I was gonna, she's like, that's right. Because by the way, our regular HSN price is not a retail price. That's not what this shoe would be out in retail. That's what it's gonna be on hsn.com after this show, because it's the last one. And Adam, is this the last item in my naturalizer? Okay, so this is the last item in the last show and the last visit for naturalizer. So I know you're getting sad. so the mauve, the vintage mauve is the most limited. So if you want the vintage mauve, I'd also, so pretty. And I'm wearing these, but I want you to see them on Jennifer and on Donna on the runway, because I think there's something really extra, almost sexy about this shoe. Don't you think, Lisa?
You know, I've said in the past couple of shows, I think it's just a pretty, pretty shoe.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's, you know, your grandmother's shoe. I think it's all ages. It's just really a feminine, delicate sandal, and I love how soft it is, and it just fits so well.
Yeah, and you know, I think that there's a comfort to this, but also, like, for example, it really keeps the outfit dressed up. There's a dressiness to it. If you want to go dressy, because I'm wearing the Marla Wynn outfit, you've got this like really cute, I mean, it's just super, super comfortable. And I'm a 7.5, and you know, order true to size, and then, you know, there you go. I know this is you know, I always like, oh, yeah, I should have gotten that better pedicure. But you know, I mean, I just want you guys to see that, you know, I've been walking around in these, and a lot of times when you put a shoe on for the very first time, because this is a sample that was backstage, I just put them on, you know, there's always like that break-in with a new shoe. I don't feel any of that.
No,
there's no break-in. It's like the minute you put them on, you're ready to go with comfort.
Yeah, there should be no break-in with Naturalizer.
I mean, it also has like a ready-to-wear element to it. It has draping, because you see that the top kind of across. It has that draping to it. It really, really is very pretty, and this is gonna be a very cool, if you run hot, if you're like a hot sleeper, and if you're always having one of those personal like hot moments, then this shoe feels super light and airy on your foot.
It really does. And you know what? It has a lot to do with the fact that there's no lining in the top of this. So it's just a really soft hand with this this ruched pleating asymmetrical strap. But then you do have some backing here in the across the toes, which really helps to support. And then you've got a little lift here with the cork wedge. So, you know, I like a sandal that's not too flat. It's got a little bit of a lift to it. So that really adds to the comfort as well. And then you've got the padding all the way through, the N5 Comfort all the way through.
All right, and you know, I was gonna say, if we saw that with, do you have jeans on?
I do.
And kind of a denim, because I wanna see if when I hold it up to your jean, it does, you can see the light blue. It's almost like a chambray.
It's exactly what it is.
It's like a chambray blue, because I was trying to think of why did they call this blue, but it has like a chambray denim with a little bit of kind of soft little silver threads over it. So that's what you're gonna see is kind of this chambray look to it. A little teeny bit of height, it's 1 inch cork, so you're gonna get a little bit of height, but you're also going to have a very low pitch. Pitch is like how much your foot is like tilted when you're walking. Like a super high heel is going to feel like you're, you know, on a amusement park ride. This one is like barely, just like a teeny bit, but it gives you that little bit, that femininity, and then this beautiful draping. You could even see, like, imagine if you're draping a beautiful gown, you would see how beautifully this is done. The fabric has the drape to it, and then where it starts out solid and then kind of comes almost like it's creating like that hourglass figure on your body. It's creating that kind of femininity on your foot. And at $59.90, I mean, you can't go wrong. Listen, why don't you order it for $14.98 on FlexPay. We'll send it to your house, a brand new fresh pair of shoes. Try it on. Try it on with that dress that you're gonna wear to graduation or that summer wedding. Try it on with what you're taking on the cruise or whatever vacation you're going on. Or if you're doing a staycation, which by the way is my favorite vacation, is a staycation, because I need to organize my office or something like that. This is gonna be the shoe that if you wanna go out to lunch with your girlfriend when you're taking a break from your staycation, that you're gonna feel like you're dressed up. And I can see this with, again, dress, shorts, jeans,
bathing suit cover up.
Bathing suit, right? Bathing suit cover up in these. Wear it by the pool. It really dresses you up. So incredibly cute. And you've got kind of that little, I love that vintage. I know this one is the most limited, the one that Nikita's wearing. It's called Vintage Mauve. Is this an exclusive fabric, or is there some story about that?
It is, and you know, just to kind of elevate it a little bit dressier. I love the color here because it's very neutral.
Yeah.
So when we say mauve, it's really more of a tan.
Yeah.
And I love this kind of palm print. With the pleated fabric. So, you know, you could wear this, I mean, it's not limiting. You could wear this with even all black. So it's really very versatile.
Yeah, you're right, because it is. It's just a neutral and a little bit of a print. I don't know if I've ever seen a shoe with a neutral print on it. I mean, and it's perfect. It doesn't mean, oh, you can't wear it with other things that aren't a print, because actually that's exactly what Nikita is wearing, the same shirt that I'm wearing from Marla Wynn that's coming up next, and it has a little bit of a print on it, and then the shoe is sort of a neutral, With, yes, Nikita's wearing that. And it's, I mean, and it all works. It all works. She's wearing the same, why do you look so much taller and thinner in this outfit, Nikita, than I, oh right, you're a professional model. I just remember that. And I'm an elderly housewife. Okay. I just remembered that. I forgot all about that. It just came back to me when I went, wait a minute, what? Is Nikita wearing exactly what I'm wearing into? Oh, okay. So I'm about this much shorter and I'm that much wider. But anyway, it still looks good. So free shipping and handling, and I love that. Now, if there's something you want to say, I know we only have less than a minute, about Naturalizer, what would be sort of your closing arguments for buying a Naturalizer?
Oh, you know what? You get, why sacrifice comfort for fashion? Right. Honestly. So what you're getting with Naturalizer is quality, 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 fashion, fit. We've got it all, and at a great price.
Yeah, I agree. It's since 1927, and there's a reason why the brand has been around, you know, that long. This is exclusive to us at HSN. 609-247. Almost 1,000 of these have been spoken for. This is the last item of the last show for Naturalizer. So if you want to get a Naturalizer shoe, you could go to hsn.com.
This is fantastic, and you know, we've kind of made this really popular in the last few years. We've been talking about it. It's kind of a travel show, so it's so important for Laura to tell us why we need this product. But if you really want to protect your identity, you got to get something like this.
You really do. I mean, this is from Just Solutions, and it's the eyeglasses case with extra space, but it also has RFID built into the actual case itself. So what we've done here is, I bought this online, 50 bucks, anybody can buy, you don't need anything special, and we have a credit card information. You can hear and you can see that every time I press this button, this credit card is getting stolen, and of course, the number there is showing up right there on a tablet. This could be somebody's app on their cell phone, it could be their computer. The thing is, in a store, you're not gonna hear the beep. Wow. We're hearing the beep here, but you're not gonna hear the beep when somebody steals your credit card information. So I slide it into the eyeglasses case with extra space from iPocket here, right, because it has its own little credit card holders, and look at what happens.
Nothing.
This purse is open. I haven't even closed it, yet your credit card information is protected.
So what does it do, Laura? How does it work?
It has a blocking mechanism built into the lining of the bag is what it actually is. Yeah. And because of that, when your credit card is inside of here, this scammer, the credit card RFID scammer, is not getting that credit card information. So that could be good for your credit cards, for your hotel keys that are now connected to credit cards, for your passports, anything that has a chip in it. All of that is now protected inside of here.
I love the design of the bag, you know, because this is like the best parts of a wallet and a purse all put into one compact bag.
So what it is we actually created an eyeglasses case for you, okay? But what happens when you have an eyeglasses case is if you try to take your keys and you try to take your phone and all these other things, you're jumbling everything around and it's all falling all over the place. We knew that everybody wanted something that was compact, small, easy to take with you, but it still needs to protect your eyeglasses or your sunglasses. So what we did is we actually gave it a hard shell exterior. Hear that? That's a hard shell exterior on the outside. It's shaped a little bit like a triangle, so it protects those glasses all the way around. But then on the inside, we gave you all of your necessities. So, you know, a couple times Guy has called me an alien, so you can see my alien driver's license.
Never, never. I kind of had dressed like one in my green today.
So a spot for your driver's license here, a little mirror, a spot for a lipstick or maybe a pen, and then on the inside you can see that there's a pocket for your cash. That's why Guy was saying it's a little bit of a wallet too. There's actually a zippered pocket inside there. The 3 RFID credit card protection pockets. These are expanded now. They used to be a little bit smaller. This is a newer version. So it actually can double up and hold 6 credit cards. But on the inside there is where it's the eyeglasses case. So your eyeglasses have their own home. I actually snuck in a little perfume inside there, but they have their own home, so nothing is scratching them, so the lenses are still protected.
What a perfect like day bag for you, right? You know what I mean? You're going out for the day, or maybe you're leaving the office and you want to go out and have lunch and you don't want to bring the whole kitchen sink with you wherever you go. You can put all the little things that you need inside there and they will perfectly travel with you at the same time, protecting your credit cards. You know what happens, Laura, is everybody thinks, it's not gonna happen to me, it's never gonna happen to me. Once it happens to you and you have to fight battles online and you have to get the booklets and the things to try to get your identity back, it's a nightmare. Take a little precaution and use this. Would you mind doing the colors? Because I'm not gonna attempt.
What's really important that we haven't mentioned is you're actually getting 2. So for this price, you're getting 2 of them. You're always going to get a black, and then you're also going to get a color. 2, yeah, so
I'm sitting here the whole time. I didn't see 2-pack up there.
2 that you're getting. So let's go through the Croco
they wrote 2-pack at the beginning of my card. So I went to the, normally it says blah, 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 2-pack. This time it was, hey, 2-pack.
By the way, it's really a cool thing, right?
What a
so
steal
you have
for
the 2
this,
different
then.
styles
Holy
that
mackerel.
you're getting. You have the Croco embossed style, so it has that Croco look finish. This is the burgundy, and then it comes, of course, with the black, as I mentioned. Our #1 most popular color is the camel and black combination. Of course, a great neutral. The teal, this is the one I have in my hand is what I've been demoing here. They're still called Croco. It looks a little bit like an ostrich skin or a snake skin, though. It's gorgeous. It gets so many compliments, and of course, comes with the black Croco. Then we go into the Saffiano leather look, okay? So you get the red with the black combination. Again, another one of the most popular combinations for all the neutral people out there is the camel with the black combination. And then we brought these in just for the season. So as soon as these are gone, these are limited edition, and the silver with black and the gold with black for anybody who's looking to add a little bit of pop and fun into their
It comes with the great
schedules.
strap. So whether you want to use it sort of clutch style or you want to use it like, you know, your crossbody thing, that when you buy it, I think that's tucked inside.
It is tucked inside. So what we've done, actually, it used to be that it was just a solid chain strap because we wanted that style. But what we realized is that that chain isn't comfortable when it sits on the shoulder. So we put that chain and we turned it into the matching leather for the shoulder. So it's comfy here, but you still have the super trendy and beautiful look of the style.
I love the clasp.
And these are removable entirely. So you can wear it as a purse or you can wear it as a crossbody. We also give you here the wristlet. So you can use it as a wristlet, or the wristlet is removable and you can just use it as a clutch. By the way, we did not forget about your cell phone because you never leave without your cell phone. So I want you to see this pocket. We turned it sideways. It used to go this way, and the updated version, we made it prettier, a little sexier out there for you right there too. But we put that pocket for the phone there. Now notice, even the large phones, all the way, this is my personal phone with the phone cover and my credit card in there. I want you to see that it fits in there even with the phone cover, all the way down to some of the smaller iPhones that you have, all slide in there. When I turn that upside down, see what happens? I'm shaking this and my phone is still in place. Now, hopefully you're not really doing cartwheels in your everyday life or turning it upside down, but I just want you to see the security just in case you have any concerns. Plus, what I love about this is when you have it on the strap and in a crowded place, you may not hear your phone. But if you put it on vibrate, this phone is on the outside, it's against your body. So you'll feel that phone. You won't miss meeting up with your girlfriends or that important phone call from work. It'll be right there. And it's also easy and convenient to get to quickly.
It's a 2-for-1 today. So if you buy it, you're going to get 2. Everybody gets a solid in the black, whether they choose to do the Croco or the patent leather or the, what you call the Saffiano.
It's a Saffiano leather, yes.
And then you have your choice of your other colors. But honestly, buy one, give one away. Maybe take one, you know, we kind of themed our show today around travel. So you could have one that you just leave at the office. And when you bring your regular bag to work, you're like, you know what? Going to lunch, need my glasses, need my keys, need my credit cards, need a makeup and a lipstick, and I'm on my way.
That's it.
Everything will fit inside there. So it takes the best parts of your big bag and it shrinks down into your little bag. This was $49.95 for 2. So it was 25 bucks a piece. Now it's only $15 a piece. So really, it's a great deal. Even if you're stocking up for possible gifts for people down the road. Maybe you have a daughter that's that's getting out of school or getting out of high school, gonna be going to college. You want to get her something a little more grown up. You could do stuff like that. But honestly, for this price, it's ridiculous.
I think this is a wonderful thing for traveling and for at home, because what I do is actually stick this inside of my larger bag, and then when I'm going into the grocery store, I'm running into dinner, I'm going to have happy hour with a friend, I pull this out because it has all my essentials built into it. Like we mentioned, it has the phone, it has your ID, it has your credit cards that are totally protected because it has a RFID shell. And then of course you can have a little cash in there, a little change. I use the zippered pocket to keep my car keys in there so it doesn't scratch my eyeglasses inside there. And then when you're on the road, I want you to know that this is actually my personal eye pocket. This has been around the world with me. So look at the condition it's still in.
It's
it
great.
Looks gorgeous.
It actually gets a little patina of where that looks great on it. Gives it that real leather look.
If you start, you will absolutely go forward.
We are achieving more than ever before.
Jump on that train and keep going.
At HSN, we are proud of the many entrepreneurs we've launched through American Dreams. Join HSN Cares to empower women and help families in times of need locally, nationally, and globally.
Dare to live your dream,
whatever it may be.
Go for what you love.
Search American Dreams or HSN Cares at hsn.com to learn more.
You know, Luminous, you guys know skin. You know skin, you know great facial products. When it comes to hair removal that does not have to be unwieldy or painful or make you walk around like a monkey until your hair is of a certain length in order to get rid of it. I swear by this, and now you're making it pretty too.
Isn't it cute? Yeah, we have the floral, we have the purple, and the original rose gold. So cute.
Okay, because I have the original rose gold, and I'm really kind of obsessed with it. It's free shipping. It's $7.49. If you use yours as much as I do, please call us. That testimonial talk line is open. But Heather, not only is this going to the source, it works with any type of hair, any length of hair, wherever you do have hair. It's not a blade, so you can travel with it. You can, you know, throw one in your purse, your pocketbook, and doggone it, it's getting rid of that hair.
It's incredible. When you look at these before and afters, if you have that sideburn hair, if you have that peach fuzz that your makeup is caking into and you're not able to get your makeup on properly, if you've got those upper lip hairs, I call them the walrus hairs because they're platinum. They're not really platinum, they're gray. And they come in on the upper lip, or the chinny chin chin hairs. Regardless, if you're still reaching for a blade shaver, or you're still reaching for those tweezers when you're stopped at the red light and you look in your rearview mirror and you go, oh my gosh, how many people have seen that? This is something that you can take with you. It's portable and affordable. Why pay more when you don't have to, when it's so affordable? Why endure pain when you don't have to? This is completely pain-free. It's on the fly. We give you 2 of those sonic heads. And when I talk about that sonic technology, that's what is making this pain-free. So you can choose from our new floral, so cute. We have this beautiful little purple unit, and we have our original rose gold. They are about the size of, let me pull it out here, my mascara. So you literally can take this with you anywhere. And the reason why you can do it anywhere is because of that sonic technology, you don't get the redness. You don't get the little pink bumps. You don't get the ingrown hairs. There's no stubble. If you're blade shaving still and you get that stubble, this is for you. What you're seeing on your screen right now is that sonic technology in action. That's the difference with the Luminous Silk and Smooth. It's lifting each and every one of those pesky hairs straight up and then shearing it off at such a rapid rate of speed that there's absolutely no pain, no little red bumps, no redness, no ingrown hairs, and no stubble. And again, I'm gonna say it again, no pain, no ouchies. It's completely ouchless. I'm here with Madeline, and she's our hairy girl. We love her because between shows, she grows in her hair. And it's so wonderful because she's gonna go ahead and take off that upper lip hair, and we're gonna show you her before and after. She actually told us that she bumped into one of her fellow models from here at HSN a couple of days ago, and they said, oh, what's going on your upper lip there? And she said, well, I have a show with Luminous Silk and Smooth. And they said, is it today? And we love her because she grows that hair in for us so that we can do this live demo in studio for you so you can see. So if you have that upper lip hair, if you have the peach fuzz, are you still blade shaving and you've got that stubble? Or perhaps you're a total klutz like I am. When I was blade shaving my legs, I used to carve up my ankles and I would leave like a whole patch of area. This is something you can take with you on the fly, and you can literally do this at the office. Pull it out of your purse if you notice a little area where you've got something happening, because there's no telltale signs. None. And I'm not yelling and screaming because it doesn't hurt.
In fact, the first time I did this with Heather, I told her the story. There was another company that has the way to get rid of hair, and I used it on the air, and I looked like I had little mosquito bites because I have very, very, very sensitive skin. I have used this on the air, and I gotta tell you, it's so funny, you will swear that it's not working. Right? You get that, you hear that in the reviews a lot.
That's right.
Where people are like, I didn't think it was working because I didn't feel it. And then you look and suddenly the hair is gone. That is the genius behind this. When I said this is one of my beauty obsessions, it'll be yours too. Whether you're someone like myself, I have a lot of peach fuzz. And surprisingly, as dark as my natural hair color is, it comes in, you know, very faint, very fair, but there's a lot of it. And I am not a good candidate for other types of hair removal because my skin is so sensitive. So I never have any issues, never have any worries, never have to worry about the hair length. And you won't either. You own the device, so you're in control of that unwanted hair forever. $7.49 flex pay, only good for the next half hour or until 12 midnight. Jennifer in Ohio is a fan. Jennifer, you're live with Shannon and Heather. Welcome to the show. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, good evening. How you doing?
We are great. So, Jennifer, you have to tell Heather your Luminous experience.
Well, I bought it, I guess maybe it was in September of last year.
Yeah.
And as I gotten older, you get hairs everywhere.
Yes.
You don't want to see. I love it. It doesn't irritate me. It takes off the hair. I feel like it almost exfoliate my skin as well. I love it. You know, all those peach fuzz here and there, even the bikini area. I haven't been able to go out and show it yet, but I'm getting ready for the bikini area. Not a bikini, though.
Yeah, see, Jennifer, I'm with you, and it's interesting you mentioned the bikini area, because for me, that's where an area where I would get really red and irritated with
the
other,
bumps, right?
You know, yeah.
Yes, me too.
See?
This is sensitive. I mean,
right.
I have sensitive skin, and I love it.
Me too.
I will not be without. I like that new color, the floral, too.
I know. So, Jennifer, see, we're birds of a feather. You must have the same kind of, you know, sensitivity with skin that I do. Do you ever get any telltale redness? I know I don't, or is it seamless?
No, I do not.
Yeah.
I can do it right before I go out, and I look in the mirror in the car, there's no irritation whatsoever. I see all those little hairs that pop up. I say, oh, I didn't get that one.
Exactly.
I love it. This is one of the best things I've ever had, so.
Wow. Well, Jennifer, we thank you so much for stopping by to share the good word, and happy hair-free, bump-free summer.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. I might have to call back and get that floral one.
I'm thinking that too. Jennifer, thank you for the call.
Jennifer.
Nice to have you here. Well, we've got the balloon test that we have not done, and Jennifer's like me. She is sensitive. I am not a good candidate for other methods of getting rid of hair. I'll just tell you that right now.
Well, and that's exactly what I'm showing you right now, that sonic technology. You don't have to worry about the nicks, about the cuts, because it's not pulling or yanking or ripping those hairs out of you. And I can literally press this into a balloon. So it's gentle enough, as you saw on Madeline a second ago, to use on that facial hair, that fine peach fuzz, or the bikini area, or the forearms, or the underarms. But make no mistake, if you have coarser, thicker, body hair that you want to get rid of, I want to show you on Peter here. He's been going to town here on his arm, and he's got some thick, manly hair going on. Can you just do a dot for us here in the front, just so you can see live? You can see that hair. He hasn't pre-trimmed. It's not pulling the hair. It's not yanking the hair or tugging on it. But look at that. It's beautifully smooth. And the great thing is, with this, if you're still blade shaving, no need to do that ever again, because with this, there's no prickly stubble. It's completely silky smooth, baby soft skin underneath, and no pain. He's not yelling and screaming like the guy in the movie that got waxed, right? We all remember that one.
We do.
And think about the money that you spend on waxing or laser or what have you, all those other painful hair-free removal ways to get your hair off your body. You have to let that hair grow in order for someone to yank it out of your skin. With this, you can literally use it as often as you like. My mom, who's in her 80s, has sight issues. She can sit in front of the TV without a mirror, and she can do this and get rid of those little chinny chin hairs. She's like, Heather, this is fantastic. Because she couldn't see them in the mirror before.
For sure.
She's like, you have to tell me when I've got them.
I know. Well, and it's interesting you say that. I still remember being on the air with you, and we had a visually impaired customer who said the same thing. You know, they're just, other methods of hair removal were not good options or choices for them, to say nothing of the value. Not only the value in terms of getting 2 of those sonic heads, so one for the bikini area, one for your face. You might want to consider getting more than one of these, and I know that might sound a little over the top, but a lot of us do, because we really do rely on it. Everybody wants that floral because it's so pretty, and it's going to help you have a hair-free, bump-free summer. Really and truly, we're going to be showing more skin, and even if you're still kind of hung up on, quote-unquote, a blade for hair removal on the leg. What are you gonna do around the ankles? What are you gonna do around the knees? What are you gonna do around the elbows, the temple, even the nape of the neck for young girls who are putting their hair up in a ponytail every day?
Absolutely, and we've designed this to fit not only in the contours of your hand, but to fit the contours of your face and of your body. So if you're doing that upper lip, it really hugs the upper lip. You don't have to press on it. You can go along the jawline. You can do those sideburns. You can trim around the brows if you like. You can use that other head. We have an interchangeable floating head. So I suggest you use one for the face and one for below the neck. So you can do your forearms if you've got dark hair. You can do your underarms, and it's gonna hug right into that little curve of the underarm. For me, my ankles and knees have always been a problem, and I always cut up my ankles. Or I was in a rush and I'd leave like a complete stripe on my leg. It looks like a crop stripe. With this, I can get in there, I can get around my bones of my knee, my ankle bones without worrying about cutting myself.